Hey, how the hell is it going? It is Rich. Welcome back to the studio. Today I'm taking a request from a subscriber to draw feet. And I don't think it's a foot fetish. I think they're just genuinely interested in how to draw feet. Many people are. It is a huge weak spot for many artists because feet are just awkward and weird, but not nearly as hard to draw as hands, in my opinion. So feet can be broken down into some basic parts, 3 or 4 basic parts. You got the toes, you got the larger pad of the foot, the heel, and the top of the foot. And you can count the ankles if you want. But they are basic figure eight with the heel representing a small part of the figure eight and then the larger part of the figure eight kind of connecting it. I'm going to break all these shapes down, stay tuned. And also kind of a pizza slice. They're triangles. So a figure eight combined with a triangle is basic foot. And like I said, I'm going to go over all this. And if you're new here, I upload twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday. And I do requests like this one. So if you're into comic books, anime, and manga art, and the process of, go and hit that subscribe button. So I kind of just want to start off with this realistic, well, more of a natural pose of a foot, just to show you what I can do, just very loosely sketching it. We have very believable foot. But this is how I generally start off with a figure eight. And like I said, the larger pad of the foot is going to be a bigger part of an eight and a smaller part of an eight. And then you can add on some simple toes, just like that. Very easy to get a general shape of a foot, and the toes tend to decrease in size, obviously. But let's face it, how often are you actually looking at the bottom of a foot straight on like this? So let's get into some more practical and normal poses of a foot that you would see. Here's a foot as if somebody was standing on it, and you can see that there's a top part of the foot, and that's more of this kind of oval shape, and you have the ankles and it's leading up into the leg. Now, one side of the ankle is higher up than the other side, just so you know, and it's always the inside ankle that's higher up. And sometimes you can see the heel on the inside of the foot, sometimes you can't, just depending on how slight the angle is. And if you're looking at the foot from the side, it's basically a triangle, and I always have this basic circle in there, and the heel kind of extends out a little, like slightly backwards, slightly further backwards than the circle, and then the arch curves up along with the circle and out like that. So back in the day, comic book artists used to draw feet like they were a slice of pizza. So it was I mean, you can look back at the 90s artists, a lot of Will Petrasio and Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane, a lot of pizza feet, and they are entirely off. It's just, yeah, they're drawing it kind of flat. But so you got that circle, toes. Like I said, there's really just 3 or 4 major pieces, and once you have these down, you got it. And if you haven't done so yet, go in and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, click that like button if you got something from already. Now I'm going to draw a more natural, like a walking pose with the foot. So like the heel just hit the ground and the toes are coming down. The foot's rolling down. And like I said, I always start off with the ball, and then you can start off with some basic angles on the feet. It's a basic kind of triangle, but with some more natural curves in there. Once you look at feet a little more and you incorporate the figure eight with the pizza slice and the ball, you got it down. It's pretty easy. You got the ankle bone in the back. You got some toes. So my method is, I don't think, it's a combination of so many other artists that I've studied, and I think that's how every artist learns. You find the methods that you learn from the most, and you take what you can, and you just study everybody. You study everybody, you read all the books, you watch all the videos, and you figure out what works for you and what resonates with you as far as, their teaching style and your ability to learn, The figure eight made sense to me. Somewhere I saw this circle, and then somewhere else I saw, the triangle pizza slice method, and I just kind of pieced them all together. And I hope that you guys are learning from this too. I hope it's not just me. So I'm going to do another view, just like I guess you can call this like a 3/4. And we're looking at it from the inside view, so you have the curvature of the inside of the foot and 3/4 from the front. So I'm going to break this down into kind of the major parts. Kind of got the toe portion of the foot here, and as you guys study and draw feet yourself, you're going to get better and better at this. You got the top portion, it kind of locks into the leg and the ankles, in between the two balls of the ankles right there. And then you have the heel portion, kind of falls right behind the ankle. And then that all obviously plugs into the ankle and the Achilles tendons and the hamstrings going up into the legs. Alright, now let's go into kind of a tiptoeing kind of foot. You have the heel of the foot up in the air, and then all of the weight is on the front pad of the foot and the toes. And I think this is going to be like this is kind of a common pose for the foot. It's not, this could just be part of the walk cycle, at the last part where you roll the foot and you're up on the toes and transitioning to the other foot right next to it where it's coming down on the heel. So breaking it down to its major parts here, you got kind of the back plane of the heel and the underside of the foot. I'm sorry I don't have too much to say on feet. And you have the top side and the ankle kind of from the front. Trying to break it down, and I just don't have too much to say on it. I'm sorry. It's like 3 or 4 major parts, and I don't know. Got the toes up front. You just try to be, I don't know. Feet are pretty curvy and pretty forgiving. You can kind of be off with the feet. Just don't draw them flat pizza slices, and you'll be fine. Remember, they're 3-dimensional pizza slices with a heel and toes, so they don't come to a point. The toes kind of have this arc to them. Here I am just adding unnecessary details. So if you guys really enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Please like this video and comment below what you guys want to see. I'll be posting a poll later today and to try to find out what the next video should be. Let me know what you guys want to see. Alright, thank you guys. Bye.